Steve Busby here from the PE consultant with the PE and SportsHub with my 5 top tips for teaching gymnastics. My first top tip is to make sure that the children, and obviously the staff if they're teaching them, know what the 5 basic shapes are in gymnastics. In addition to the 5 basic shapes, they need to know the 5 ways of moving in gymnastics, or being still in the case of balancing. Secondly, my second top tip is have open outcomes. So if we set children up in year 3 with an outcome which involves them having to do a handstand, a cartwheel and a backspring, we set 95% of them probably up to fail. If we set children up with an open outcome, like take weight on your hands and then roll and follow it by a balance and repeat that sequence, children can still choose to do a walkover or a cartwheel, but they can also perform simpler activities which they're confident to do given their level of competence. My third top tip is during your warm-up, develop the children's flexibility, their balance and their strength. And once you've done a warm-up which involves those elements, have a structure to your lesson. So have a warm-up followed by some floor work which encourages sequencing, followed by some apparatus work, and have a common theme running through your lesson. Encourage within your lessons changes of level, changes of direction, and changes in the speed which children enact their moves. My fourth top tip would be to have your gymnastics groups set up beforehand. So when you get the apparatus out, every child knows which group they go to, and then they all have distinct jobs. A and B go and get the mat, C and D go and get the horse, E and F go and get the balance bar. And that will speed up greatly you're getting out of the apparatus and also the putting it away. Finally, my final top tip is use a range of children to demonstrate. If you only pick little Susie who goes to gymnastics club every week, it's very demotivating for the rest. So your biggest skill as a gymnastics teacher is your observation skills. Look out for somebody who is doing something which is really good for them, and then praise them and ask them if they'd like to show the other children. Ditto when you're giving out rewards. Make sure you don't give rewards out just for attainment. Give them out for children who've really worked hard and improved and have spoken well in terms of peer assessment and communicated and worked well alongside their peers. They're my 5 top tips for managing your gymnastics lessons effectively.